What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're jumping into Idle Fantasy, a game that looks incredible at first glance, but the deeper you play, the more you realize that success isn't just about collecting powerful heroes. It's about using them wisely. So in this video, I want to share my experience, my favorite heroes, the strategies I've been testing, and some of the epic battles that made this adventure worth playing. Let's begin. When I first entered Idle Fantasy, the thing that immediately caught my attention was the hero roster. Every hero feels different. Some look like futuristic warriors, enhanced with advanced technology, while others have magical abilities that fit perfectly into the fantasy side of the world. And that's what makes the game interesting right away. You're constantly asking yourself, which hero should I build next? Which hero deserves my resources? Can this new character improve my team? The excitement of unlocking new heroes never really disappears. Every summon has the potential to introduce a game-changing character to your lineup. As my collection started growing, I noticed something important. Having many heroes is great, but understanding them is even more valuable. That's where the strategic side of Idle Fantasy starts to shine. Many players focus only on rarity and power levels. But after spending time with the game, I realized that synergy often matters more than raw strength. A well-balanced team can outperform a group of powerful heroes that don't work together. For example, pairing damage dealers with support heroes can dramatically increase overall performance. A strong frontline tank can create opportunities for fragile attackers to survive longer and deal more damage. The deeper I went into team building, the more rewarding the game became. Every adjustment felt meaningful, every hero choice mattered, and every victory felt earned. Of course, strategy wouldn't feel as satisfying if the battles themselves weren't exciting. Thankfully, Idle Fantasy absolutely delivers when it comes to combat. The anime-inspired battle animations are one of the highlights of the entire experience. Skills explode across the battlefield with impressive visual effects. Ultimate abilities feel powerful and cinematic. Some attacks completely transform the screen for a few seconds, making major moments feel special. The action is fast enough to stay entertaining while still allowing players to appreciate the abilities and interactions happening between heroes. Whether you're progressing through stages or challenging stronger enemies, the combat remains visually engaging. Another thing I really appreciate is the game's setting. Idle Fantasy doesn't choose between fantasy and science fiction. Instead, it combines both. The result is a fascinating cyber fantasy universe. You'll see advanced technology existing alongside magical powers. Heroes look like they belong in both a futuristic world and a fantasy kingdom at the same time. This unique style gives the game its own identity. In a genre filled with similar-looking worlds, Idle Fantasy manages to stand out. The environments are vibrant, the character designs are detailed, and the overall atmosphere feels modern while still maintaining that sense of fantasy adventure. As I continued progressing, I eventually reached one of my favorite parts of the game: boss battles. This is where everything you've learned gets tested. Boss fights aren't simply bigger enemies with more health. They force you to think differently. You start analyzing your team composition. You begin experimenting with different heroes. You make adjustments based on what the boss is doing. And that's where the fun begins. One of the most satisfying moments in gaming is facing a difficult challenge, making strategic improvements, and finally achieving victory. Idle Fantasy captures that feeling extremely well. The stronger the boss, the greater the reward feels. When your team finally defeats an enemy that seemed impossible a few attempts earlier, it's incredibly satisfying. These encounters create some of the best streaming and content moments because viewers get to experience the tension alongside you. Everyone wants to know whether the strategy will work. Everyone wants to see the final outcome, and when victory finally arrives, it feels like a shared achievement. What surprised me most about Idle Fantasy is how it balances accessibility with depth. New players can enjoy collecting heroes and watching exciting battles almost immediately. Meanwhile, experienced players can spend hours optimizing teams, testing combinations, and mastering advanced strategies. That balance helps the game appeal to a wide audience. Whether you're a casual player who enjoys progression or a competitive player who loves maximizing efficiency, there's something here for you. At the end of the day, Idle Fantasy is more than just an idle RPG. It's a game about building the perfect team, discovering powerful heroes, exploring a unique cyber fantasy universe, and overcoming increasingly difficult challenges. The hero collection keeps you invested. The The combat keeps you entertained, the strategy keeps you thinking, and the boss battles keep you coming back for more. So if you're looking for an RPG that combines anime action, strategic gameplay, and an unforgettable world, Idle Fantasy is definitely worth checking out. Thanks for watching. Let me know which hero has become the MVP of your team, and I'll see you in the next video. Good luck and enjoy your adventure in Idle Fantasy.